Hello, this is Jordan, and I'm going to show you how to float an image to the right or left using the Jive community platform. I've created a blog post here, and you notice at the top that I have an image floated to the right, and I'm going to do that again. I want to float another image to the right down here at the bottom. So the first thing you want to do is click where you would like the image to appear, the top, where you would like the top of your image to appear. So I want the top of my image to be up here, aligned with this header, floating images left and right in your blogs and events. So I'll place my cursor here. Now I can come up to this tool at the top of the screen that allows me to upload an image, but even easier, down in my downloads, I have an image that I want to just click and drag into and I can just drag it here. I don't have to take it all the way there. It's telling me if I let go, it's going to show up in that green space. So I'll let go, and it shows up there, and whoa, now I have this huge nasty space right there, right? It's because by default, all images appear in line. So if you click the image, that's cool, it shows you it's highlighted. Now I can click and hold the image and drag and drop it to anywhere, but it's not going to float it. I have to click the image again a second time, and then I get this option to, and this might appear higher or lower depending on how big your screen is, but just click an image the second time and you should be able to find that little image icon. And now I can float the image to the left, to the right. I can, if I've adjusted the size and I want to go back to original size, I can do that. Or I can go back to its current state, which is inline. If I wanted to float it to the left, that's what floating to the left would look like, which I don't want to do, and it's making my numbers misaligned. I don't think that looks as nice. So I'm going to do my original plan, which was to float the image to the right. And notice again, even if I am, I'm going to pretend that I kind of did this wrong. Like I want this image, the top of it, to appear in line with this header right here, floating images left, right in your blogs and events. So I actually moved this so I can show you a couple other things. So I select the image, and now I'm going to float it to the right. Now it appears where I want it to be. It's great. It has some good amount of padding between the image and the text, but that's not where I want it to be. I want the top of this to be aligned with this. So again, I'm going to click the image. Now watch, if I click the image again, hold my mouse button down or trackpad or whatever, and I'm moving it, it's kind of hard to see, but you see that cursor over on the left side of the screen right now? It's telling me where I'm going to be placing this image. So I'm going to place the image now. Right now it's in front of or after the number 2. I want to scoot back a little bit. Now it's behind the number 2. So notice there's a cursor exactly where that little mouse arrow is that's telling the computer that I'm going to place the image there. But I want the top of the image to be perfectly aligned with this line, the number 2 here. And so now my image is perfectly aligned with the top of that. So that's it. I'm going to leave the image there and call it good. And then once you're done, just save your event, and the image will stick there on the right or left or however you'd like it. Oh, and the last thing is adjusting the image size. You can click any of these drag handles to make it smaller or larger, depending on what you'd like. If I just want a little snippet, the cool thing about what Jive will do for you in these cases is that even though your image might be smaller and hard to read, like you can't really read this, but when a user clicks on it, if you have a high resolution image here, when they click on it, a light box will come up and the user will be able to actually see the picture in its original size, even though you've resized it for the visual view of the post itself. I'm going to make it a little bit bigger, and that's it.